it's time for Lorem, who gets off super easy compared to everyone else. You just kind of get tossed around a bit. Now, I'll be honest. The Lorem has some degree of plot armor. Look at how just not pained he looked. Nothing is twisted in a weird way. He doesn't even have a bruise. He's just kind of lying there being like, I'm gonna take a nap. You don't need plot armor when you have backer armor, is what I'm trying to say. But it's even 20... Oh, wow. My sense of time has just completely exploded. There's a reason for that. It mostly comes down to, I didn't sleep well at all. I kind of woke up every few hours for a little bit, and I was like, eh. And now we're here. Oh, heck, I forgot to open the files. Welp. We need Lorem 5. And then we go back here. And we go over here. And we go Lorem 5. That's Remy 5. Whoops. Also, I'm having some serious loin pains. Ow. Oh, wow, wow. As some people would say. Oh, God, it hurts. I think it's the only thing that hasn't had an option like this so far. Which, I'll be honest, kind of funky. Kind of funky fresh. Oh, this one's very short. The other ones were longer, or felt longer at the very least. Give me a moment. I hope I didn't write anything anywhere. Okay, there we go. What about here? Did I? There we go. Be sure everything's... Okay, sorry about that. I just need to set some things up. Oh, man. Like, the Lorem thing with the them and the alternative gender doesn't really translate very well. And I'm not going to pick one. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's a nice song. I mean, I understand why this is. It's to give the option to split it up. But I think it's kind of weird how this is handled. Like, A, it's at the end of the game, and B, like, a lot of the other ones have a bit more finality to them, and here it's like, well, I'll do it later. This is like the one situation which your character seems to have this grander schedule. Ah. Impaired, dingus. Oh, my eye. There we go. A little scratch. Man, I understand that it'd be a bit weird if, like, at this point, you can sort of, you could cut off, because the whole point is that if you're saying to agree with him, if you agree to meet with him, it'd be kind of weird if you would pussy out now, but wouldn't it be great if, like, there was an option where, like, yeah, I just called you to say, it's great. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on, but my loins are just... Ow! What happened? Oh, man. Oh. This is like some serious ow-wow-wow. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't even know if ow-wow is the proper term. Also, this is like the first major branch we've had that isn't the ending itself, which is kind of neat. I guess someone was like, memes is a stupid name, and I'm like, you do know that memes are called memes because they're supposed to be a reference to the term mimetic and cultural gene, right? Or isn't which came first? Probably mimetic. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, it was Richard Dawkins. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that. A unit of culture. The pain is hard. Damn! God. Yeah, just wait. Just do nothing for a bunch. Also, to the people that are worried about last time's edits where I did some pretty severe changes, there's a second pass, and I'll probably have calmed down and realized that it's not my place, and I should not change those things. The benefit of editing, which is kind of important, is that you find those mistakes and remove them. Like, unless I get specific, explicit permission, which I'm not gonna get, because I'm not gonna ask it, because I know it's wrong. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Oh my God, my loins! Why is this happening? Ah! I've had this feeling before, at times, but never just like this. Ah! How big is your fucking bag? Your pocket. I don't like Lorem's ending. I think I remember that Lorem's ending is kind of giving a lot of fucking slack to Lorem's ending. Like, it's really... It's much more positive than it has any right to be. This pain is like so specific, and it's in such a weird place, and then I touch it. Actually, it's not doing much when I touch it. So it's probably my head. Stupid head! I thought I told you not to make hubbub or make a whole bunch of hoopla over nothing. Just get down there. Get down on the ground, brain. Pew, pew. So, reader anticipation is important, but it's kind of hard to fully grasp reader anticipation. Because, like, someone might have this idea and others might not. And some others might be, you should have known this ahead of time, like me. And the result is that these kinds of moments where the PC has a realization always kind of, they're dodgy. There's problems with it. Nothing you can solve, but it's something to keep in mind when you write a scene to have that kind of logic going on. Changing the text again a bit, not changing the context or anything. It's just giving a little bit of variety so that when you come back to it, you're like, ah. Some people might skip it, and they don't care. To those people, I say, woo! I think it's interesting, because I think about Bryce's good ending, and the good ending implies that you're like, Azumi was right. Like, you're on board with Azumi's kind of shitty plan. It's interesting that you can never get... Like, that ending is not congruent, and kind of points out that system and what we experience is kind of disconnected, because that ending does not necessarily lead to the ending where you're the administrator or anything. Like, you're already controlling someone else, which is kind of neat. Also, I'm going to change this a tweak. Why would you ask Lorem to come? Why would you be like, we need... Why we? You're not... Lorem is not good for anything. He's tiny. Like, say, I've got to go, you've got to get help. Like, why is your character like, let's get Lorem involved in this? Right out of the gate. Okay, so I'm still going with the we here. So at first it's like, I gotta go, and then he's like, you're kidding, right? And then he's sort of like, oh, you're invested? How does he know about the gun? Like, the gun was never used, right? Like, how does Lorem know this much about the gun? I don't know, maybe probably heard from Maverick, I guess. So I'm saying, from what I heard, he also has a very spooky gun. Although it doesn't sound as silly as spooky. Giving Lorem a little bit more effort, like, that's something I can do. I'll go for it. Because I think Lorem would be a little bit more woo! Let me give you... Oh, the sphere thing. I don't like this. I don't like these I watched. Why not just say, Lorem took the sphere from my hands? Why do you have to specify that you're looking? You're describing it, you're the narrator, you're a character on the scene, you don't have to explain that you're looking because we know it's happening. So by definition, you're looking. It feels a bit redundant in a weird way. Like you're trying to get extra words out of a report, you know? Okay, so we're going straight past the maybe I can stop you. Huh! Again, going for the age punch. This is so weird when this flips flops. But this is the part that gets me, is that the Lorem... Yeah, because it skips this, right? What the hell is going on here? Wow, the Lorem bad ending is not as optimistic as I thought it was. It's like, yep, everyone fucking died. Also, here's a lot more negative. Remember what? Lorem's bad ending is like the world is dead. Mission over. Mission all over. Gnarly punch. Oh, I forgot. Lorem's good ending is the ending where you fuck Lorem up. The plan. So yeah, this is the one I remember because the other ones aren't as specific that the human world falls. Yeah, this is a neat ending. Which I think is, cool. Cool stuff. Next time, more of Lorem. Which, does not linger around as much. We're going straight into it. My god, though! Ah! The pain is still there, and it's making me kind of queasy. Woo! Woo!